Hey y'all, welcome back to Gigi's Lightworking Oracle. Okay, I've been taking a break, y'all. Really just grounding my energy, spending time in nature as much as possible, getting my thoughts out on paper, just taking me time. So just gonna start with cleaning the air with a little sage, asking for Archangel Michael to protect the space and to block any all harmful negative frequencies, energies, or thoughts that anyone is sending my way. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and sit that back there. Spray a little throat chakra spray. Alright, and we're going to get into this reading. Y'all know I like to get into the readings. I don't like to waste y'all time, especially if you're military and you watching this, y'all know about time. I don't want to waste y'all time. All right, so I pulled these and I was like, I've been holding off doing readings and posting them simply because I don't know, it didn't feel right posting them at the moment. So I took some time off, but this seems like a very important message. All right, so this is a message from your spirit guides, especially if you're on this journey and you believe in ancestors, you believe in spirit guides, okay? They're here to give you some type of guidance, all right, towards your purpose in life, all right? This is talking about focusing on children, whether you may be pregnant at the moment, or you're ready to give birth, or you're about to give birth, or you are looking to conceive, all right, or to adopt children. Spirit is asking you to really focus on children. For many of you, you are being called here to teach, okay? So you're being called to teach children, to focus on children, especially your community, interact and relate, family, community. So there's a lot of focus here on children, community, and teaching, okay, and being open to love, all right, being your individual self, okay, standing out, being proud of who you are, where you come from, okay, respecting you're learning. For some of you, you're learning how to respect your physical body. Okay, you're learning what to put in your body. You're learning what not to consume. You're learning how to relax, how to rejuvenate. And for many of you, this is what Spirit is asking you to do. To now that the holidays, get ready to start detoxing your body from a lot of the unhealthy foods or chemicals or liquors that you've put into it, and just rejuvenate and relax. All right, go to a spa. Go to a clinic where you can get just pampered, or if you can do it yourself. You don't have to go somewhere. Remember, y'all, it's not always, you can make do with what you got at your house, okay? There are so many do-it-yourself videos on how to take simple everyday things and use them, okay? All right, to pamper yourself. You can take, cut up some cucumbers, slap them over your eyes, slather some butter on your face, whatever it is, all right? But this is talking about just relaxing, okay? Taking the time out you need in order to help yourself feel good. When you're constantly putting into everybody else and you're not replenishing yourself, well, eventually when you fall apart, who's there to help put you back together, okay? So it's not someone else's responsibility to make sure that you're healthy and whole holistically. It's your responsibility. You have to take that responsibility and set healthy boundaries in place when to say enough is enough. I need me time, okay? I need to take care of myself, okay? Remember who you are, okay? So for many of you at this time, you're being asked to go back and find out where you come from, all right? Your history, your genealogy chart, your cultures, okay? But this is also talking about that you're very resilient, okay? What you've gone through, what you've been through, okay, has made you extremely resilient. And it's kind of like, for many of you, going into this next journey, this next leg, especially if you're being called to teach and mentor and help your community, it gives you the resilience needed in order to deal with what you're about to undertake. For many of you, this is December, so this is the New Year's message. I feel like for many of you, this is what you're getting ready to walk into. Okay, children, community, teaching, mentoring. Okay, and you're going to be able to relate and interact with them just by being yourself, by being who you are. Okay. You know, you're not going to have to children, for many of you this reading, children really cater to you whether you know it or not. Okay, so when you open your heart to compassion, children are very sensitive. They know when a person is emotionally closed off or emotionally unavailable. Children are extremely sensitive. I tell everyone you need to pay attention to your children and what they're trying to communicate to you, and what, especially nonverbal, because there are a lot of children who are just nonverbal. They don't communicate very well, and so they show people in different ways that they need help. And when we're stuck in our own issues and problems, we tend to not see that or overlook it, you know. So and I have a lot of friends and family who have children, and I personally don't have children, but I see what they go through. I see, it's like I'm able to see the perspective on the outside looking in, what, you know, I don't want to say, when I don't know how to say this, y'all. When you don't have children, you see how some of the same behaviors you've exhibited can affect children. You see how children react to adults. Okay, so it's in things that they do and how and what they say. And so I can see what bothers a child. You know, I can pick up on the sensitivities of a child, especially if a child is an empath or extremely sensitive, you know. And so I'm very intuitive. And so I can pick up when something is bothering a child, or it's frustrating, or something is happening. There's some type of underlying issue there. And so, and I know for me, I want to holistically address that, you know, and oftentimes there is a discord between what teachers can do, what counselors can do, and what parents can do, because this system that we have, the majority of the time, the children are with, you know, they're the teachers at school. And so we only see them for a few hours a day, you know. The school system spends more time programming our children than we get to spend teaching them the things that really are important, that matter in this world. And so I believe we got to change how we teach, how we connect to our children, you know. And there's some amazing and wonderful teachers out there, you know. And then there are some that just don't get it. Like, how are you elected to be a teacher? You know, it just, oh. But anyways, y'all, this is what I'm really getting. I'm getting there's someone here, your spirit time, this is confirmation, your spirit team, whomever it is that you know, you have your prayer time with, whomever you pray to, wants you to focus on children, your community, your family, honoring traditions, remembering where you grew up from, even creating your own traditions. I think I spoke about that previously, about creating your own traditions, you know, things that you want to see your children experience. If you've lost a child as well, this card is also saying that your spirit baby, you know, they love you, all right, and they do not want you to continue to grieving. All right. This is especially if you've lost a rainbow, if you've had a rainbow baby, okay? But yeah, this is about teaching, educating, okay? So for many of you, you're called into education, you're called into teaching, all right? Whether it's children, whether it's adults, whether it's teenagers, you're being called somewhere to teach, or even teach your community, all right? Teach your family, okay? You're being called to be a leader, to stand up and be a leader for your community, okay? For your family, all right? In order to show the children, you know, that they can have whatever life that they choose. They don't have to become, you know, what the outside world tells them. They have a voice. They have a choice. And we got to fix this school system. Sitting in the classroom, oh my goodness. There are a lot of children who just cannot sit in the classroom. All right, it just bores. There's a lot of children who want interactive relations. Okay, especially with learning hands-on. Do you know how much easier it would be, y'all, if we were in a school where we could actually see and visually touch what the teacher is actually talking on, versus me looking at a book and hoping to get it along down the line when I'm actually in a real world experience? I mean, why haven't we got there yet? Why have we not revamped the school system to where it is inducive of all learning types? Why do we still have Blackboard and 30 desk? Stupid, y'all. It's stupid. We need to revolutionize the school system. It's broken. It's programming our kids. All right. They get more programming from the kids than they do from the children. So from the parents. And it's parents. You know, I'm an auntie. I got 7 nieces and nephews. Okay. We have a responsibility to help our children, you know, live a better existence in a life than what we experience. But we can only do that if we're spending time teaching, grooming, nurturing, educating our children on the truth. Whatever that truth is for you. I don't feel like, from what I'm seeing, there's a whole system full of kids that nobody wants. It's just neglected, y'all. And it's sad. It is sad. Orphaned. Because something happened that created a dynamic where they didn't have parents. You know, I feel like children are the least protected in this world. They say Black women is the least respected, while I feel children are the least protected. Anyways, y'all, that's the message. I'm sorry, I just went off on that tangent, so bear with me. Till the next reading, love, light, and peace.